Greetings, welcome in and welcome back, Divine Infinite Light Beings. Ashe, I'm wishing you all high vibrations in this very exact moment, whatever present moment of the day it is for you. Ashe, welcome in and welcome back. Ashe, I wasn't going to bring a message today, even though I have billions of messages written down all over my work area. Ashe, Spirit said this one needed to be brought today, Ashe, and it was just given to me in a few seconds ago, Ashe. But somebody does not want, because this is crossing, somebody does not want to be in their head about you, Ashe, and that is the main energy of the message. They're tired of being in their head about you, Divine Infinite Light Beings. Listen to the dogs for the confirmation in the background, Ashe. Um, Spirit is saying that, the saying goes back to the Bible. I don't know why Spirit keeps referring to the Bible, but this is what Spirit wants, Ashe. And I'm in service. I'm just the vessel for Spirit. But Spirit is referring to the saying in the Bible, I'll prepare a table for you in the presence of your enemies, Ashe. And we are listening to angelic um angelic activation. Angelic activation that is to um connect more deeper with the unseen world, the celestial beings, Ashe, and your spiritual supernatural love war team, the entire team, Ashe. Um, Spirit is saying that everybody knows the saying of I'll prepare a table for you in the presence of your enemies, Ashe. Well, see, Spirit left out one main detail when it came to you and the people that dwelled around you and the people that you cared for, you and the people that you looked after, you sought after, you poured into. However, you interacted with these people that were on your path in your journey for your purpose, Ashe, because that's what it's about. It's about us coming to this earthly realm, living in this natural form, being a divine God, divine goddess in a human form, Ashe, and we are to recognize that in each and every present moment of the day that we are allowed to ingest this precious air, Ashe. We need to recognize that we are gods in human forms, Ashe. This is just an avatar, just like when that lady noticed who she was fucking with yesterday. She noticed my real being inside of this avatar, and she called it out, and she got scared, and she left. Ashe. That's why Spirit said a couple of messages back that they can really see you for who you are. You might not be able to look in the mirror and see you who see you for who you are, because that would fuck some shit up. Ashe. That will really fuck some shit up. But when these demons are sent, and they are sent on assignment to attack you, they can see you for who you really are, and then that's when they decide whether they want to battle you or whether they want to back down from you, Ashe. And it's up to them, Ashe. And when it came down to it, when it was up to her, she backed down to it, Ashe. But Spirit is saying the one detail that your loved ones, your co-workers, your friends, your family members, your emulators, Ashe, your neighbors, your strangers, Ashe, did I mention them all? Your friends, Ashe, your lovers, Ashe. These messages are always timeless, past, present, and future. But Spirit suggests, requires, um, invokes us to stay in the present moment at any given time. Ashe, that is where we will find the most peace and the most clarity is in the present moment. Confirmation with the noise in the background. I'm going to release the negative energy and I'm going to send it back to the sender to which it came from. Ashe, no weapon formed against the infinite light being shall prosper. Yea, though we walk through the valley of the shadow of the death, we shall fear no evil, for the rod and the shaft comfort us, prepare a table before us in the presence of our enemies, and anoint our heads with oil. I say that because we are anointed and we are ordained. Ashe, and we are protected. Ashe, divinely guided, securely protected, infinitely provided for, and highly loved by spirit. Ashe, our total package of a divine, super spiritual, natural love war team. Ashe, Ashe, it is so, so it is, and so shall it be. Ashe, but remember, we're going back to that. Spirit said, Spirit prepared a table before, Spirit prepared a table in the presence of your enemy, before the presence of your enemies, right? But Spirit forgot to tell the people that dwelled around you, Ashe, this is what Spirit is giving me in this present moment, that you were the table that Spirit prepared for whoever you decided to share your table with in the presence of their enemies. Ashe, you were that table that was prepared for confirmation, your husband, your child, your mother, your family member, your stranger, your neighbor, your co-worker, your emulator. Ashe, you were that table. Ashe. And this is what these people come to realize after the table was taken away, which that was you. You were taken away out of their presence by Spirit. Whether they felt like they walked away from you or you just stopped talking to them. Ashe, you were taken out of the presence of them because you were the table that was prepared for them in the presence of their enemies. As you overloaded them with the love, with the nurture, with the care, with the guidance, Ashe, with the positive energy, with the uplifting and the inspiration, and the healing. You overloaded these people. You remember the table is overfilled. You are the table. You overloaded these people with all the blessings and all the abundance and all the protection and all the righteousness, everything that was good in you that you could give out to them is what you did. Ashe, because you were that table that Spirit prepared for them. Ashe, in the presence of their enemies. And as they was a glutton eating at that table, Ashe, as they were a glutton eating at that table, Ashe, in front of their enemies, as they were bragging, as they were feeling like they were using you, as they feeling like they was getting over on you, feeling like they was manipulating you, gaslighting you, whatever they felt like they needed to do to keep eating off your table, because you are the table, Ashe, they were doing so, Ashe, and they failed to realize that they failed to realize that the end of the abundance was going to be cut off if they did not contribute to the table. Ashe, they were steady feeding off of you because you were the table. Ashe. And Spirit got tired because, you went in willingly to be of service, Ashe. And Spirit got tired of you being fed off of by your loved ones, your lovers, um, yeah, your family members, your lovers, your friends, your co-workers, your emulators, which is enemies, your emulators, Ashe, your neighbors, and what else? Come on now. Your lovers. your family, your co-workers, your friends, your neighbors, your strangers, and your emulators. Ashe, these people steady feeding off of the table that Spirit prepared for them in the presence of their enemies, but the table was you. And they were supposed to contribute to the table, which they were supposed to pour back into you, Ashe. And this is why they're stuck in their head, because they did not pour back into you, Ashe. They was greedy. They was fucking greedy, Ashe, whether they is in a feminine energy or a masculine energy. These energies was over obsessed with being overbearing, with taking from you, with feeding from you, not knowing that you were the whole entire table. Well, actually, a lot of them did know that you were the whole entire table, but they didn't give a fuck that they were actually feeding off of you, because you were actually the motherfucking table, is what Spirit is saying. Spirit prepared you for them in the presence of their fucking enemies, and they took it too far. They took it too far. They was obsessed with the energy of wealth, currency, and that's what you were blessed. When they were in your presence, they were able to be blessed with all of the currency that was flowing from your table, which is you, divine infinite light beings, feminine energy, masculine energy. This may not resonate with everyone. We are all on different timelines, on the different steps of the ladder, in the different altitudes in the sky, Ashe. And so you may not even know, but if you clicked on, this is for you, that you have been being fed off of. You have been prepared at someone's table, and they took it too far. They got too greedy, Ashe. And it made them corrupt. Ashe? It made them corrupt because they turned you into a vice. Something that it was not, they felt like it was not, like you didn't have any emotions, you didn't have any feelings, like you were just a vice. Like as if you were some alcohol, or if you were a smoke or a cigarette or a vice, Ashe, that they were feeding off of to get healing, to get knowledge, to get nurturing, to get peace, to get strength, Ashe, to get protection, Ashe, to get abundance, Ashe, to get guidance, Ashe, to get everything that you was giving them, Ashe. And they got greedy with it. And now they stuck in negative thoughts because they know they can't come back to your table, Ashe. They can't feed off of your table no longer, Ashe, because they were greedy. They were greedy. They were greedy. And Spirit couldn't handle it no more. Spirit didn't want it no more. Spirit, your ancestors didn't want that for you, Ashe. Litigation. So some people could be going through some litigations, Ashe, because it's but people are going through litigations, Ashe. And they're trying to avoid this, Ashe. This is another reason why Spirit removed you from their life, Ashe, because they didn't want to change what they were already carrying, Ashe. They didn't want to drop off the trash that they were trying to hold on to. And this is why they're going through litigations right now, Ashe. And they were feeding you misinformation, is what Spirit is saying, trying to hold on to the table that you are, Ashe. Because remember, you're the table, and Spirit prepared the table. So if you're the table and Spirit prepared you, you will never run out of anything that Spirit put on that table for you, Ashe. And these people knew this, Ashe. But in the time, it didn't dawn on them. It didn't dawn on them because they were a glutton. They were getting fat. They were getting wealthy off of what they were getting, nurturing from the table that you were providing for them, Ashe. because you were in the energy of being a service for spirit, Ashe. And so now these people are avoiding endings, Ashe. They're avoiding endings with conflict, Ashe. And if this is them, or if this is someone they're around, Ashe, with this king of Queen of Cups in reverse, very emotional, very insecure, Ashe, very jealous and obsessed. We got obsessed twice, Ashe. Um, whoever they're hanging around, Ashe, with this conflict, very codependent, Ashe. These energies is very codependent on each other, Ashe. And this is another reason why Spirit snatched the whole table, which is you, right from, where they were sitting. They still left sitting there wondering where the fuck you went. Where the table go? What happened to the table that was sitting right before me? And I had everything I needed on this table, and now it's just gone. And now the inner feelings is fucked up. They in a whirlwind of emotions, Ashe. And then this codependency energy is not helping at all. Here we have the Eight of Swords again. And the spell work that they're placing on themselves is not helping at all. They're keeping themselves in prison with the spell work and having that victim mentality that, they're the ones that got hurt. They're the ones that should be the table. They're the ones that should be reaping all the rewards, Ashe. But they keep placing these restrictions on themselves, Ashe. And when they place the restriction on themselves by not pouring back into the table, by not replenishing the table is you. They didn't pour anything into the table. They didn't replenish anything, Ashe. They didn't try to nurture. They didn't try to clean up. They didn't try to wipe down. They didn't try to do anything for the table. They didn't try to put new dishes on it. Nothing. So now that you have pulled back, Ashe, you decided to be alone, and there's nothing wrong with being alone. That is where you find the most peace, the most happiness, the most inner you, Ashe, connecting with your independence and your consciousness. See, you have the strength to connect with your independence, and these people only have the strength to have codependency issues. That's why they could not let go of the trash, and that's why they could not let go of what they were carrying, Ashe, or in fear of change, Ashe. Some of these people were in fear of change when it came to connecting to a divine infinite light being, a god or a goddess, Ashe. It took energy, it took currency to change, Ashe, and these people weren't ready. They weren't fully equipped, Ashe. They needed more training to be able to stand in the legion with you, Ashe. Whether it was a lover, a friend, a family member, a co-worker, a stranger, a emulator, a neighbor, Ashe, whoever it was, Ashe. Yeah, they feared, and they chose to stay in this confusion, Ashe. They chose to stay in this confusion, and this is why they're having some interspectrum now, because they're caught in their heads. They're caught in their thoughts. They can't travel outside of their head, Ashe. It's like they're lost in a dimension that's keeping them stuck. We got that the other day, Ashe. They're lost in a dimension that is keeping them stuck. And that is in a lower dimension, a lower vibration, Ashe. Feeling in solitude. They're feeling like as it's, so somebody could know somebody in prison and they have them on lockdown. Like not they have them outside of what is it called? The population. So even though these energies, these low vibrational shapeshifters, because that's what they are, right? Because when they're with you, they're in one form. When they're in front of other people, it's a different form. So that's a shapeshifter, that's a performer, that's an imposter, Ashe. So when these imposters, these walking dead vibrational low beings, Ashe, are with people, Ashe, in this population, whether it's their cult, whether it's their group, whether it's their whatever setting it is, or if it's just two, however, if it's just one, Ashe, they feel isolated. They feel like they have been locked in a chamber, like they have been you know how in prison you so somebody knows somebody in prison, and somebody, whoever's in prison, is on lockdown outside of the population. Like, I am I saying it right? They have to go to um the place where you don't populate. You just on lockdown. You can't do nothing but get your food slid to them. And this is how they feel right now. They're on lockdown, away from the population, even if they're with population, even if they're with the family that they betrayed you for, even if they're with the friends that they betrayed you for, the lover, Ashe, the neighbors, the co-workers, the emulators, Ashe, and the neighbors, the strangers, Ashe, whoever they are with, they feel like they are imprisoned outside of them, Ashe, like they've been taken to the special chamber because they have done some shit that they should not have done, Ashe. So they have to go on that like when you almost, okay, when you almost tried to kill somebody, because these people almost tried to kill you, is what Spirit just said. They even though Spirit prepared that table, which is you, and gave that table to them, Ashe, they tried to kill you. They tried to set the table on fire. They tried to look, they talking about you. They tried to confirmation. My nose itching and my ear itching. They tried to set the table on fire. They tried to cut the legs down. Ashe, they tried to um it was just so much they tried to do to the table. Ashe, it was so much that they brung, you know how they say, okay, you know how they say, I don't know if they say, I'm just picking it up. You know, back, I'm gonna put it back in the day. You know, back in the day where it was good times, where there was no phones at the table, there was no TV, there was none of that, right? And we just brung good shit to the table, Ashe. They brung all they trash, they garbage, the outside energy, the phones, the TV, whatever they could to the table, they brought it with them, instead of leaving all that shit to the side and just dealing with the table, which was you, divine infinite light beings. Whether they needed to make something right with you, Ashe, whether they needed to clear the truth with you, Ashe, whether they needed to bring your name from out the dirt, Ashe, whether they needed to apologize to you, Ashe, whether they needed to forgive themselves, Ashe, for what they did. Whatever the situation was, Ashe, whether they needed to take accountability and own up for their mistakes when it came to trespassing against the table, or taking too much from the table, or not pouring into the table, or cheating on the table, Ashe, whatever it is, yeah, now they're having a tower because they were afraid of change. And Spirit said that they're suffering to the capacity of collapsing, collapsing and never getting back up again. These people feel very restless. It's a very stormy time for them, Ashe, and they brought it upon themselves because they didn't take care of the table. They didn't nourish the table. They didn't put back into the table. They didn't try to replenish the table. Once they was a glutton and ate every fucking thing off the table till there was nothing left to drink, it was nothing left to eat, there was no little morsel to regenerate what was taken. Ashe, the table was totally empty. You know how you see those scary movies and you go in and it's all dried up and it's got all the spider webs and oh shit, the mildew food and all sitting on this table? That's how they left you. And this is what they're paying for. They're paying for that in the present moment because that's how they left the table. They left the table molded. They left the cups knocked over, spilled, nothing in them, Ashe. Spider webs, bugs, roaches crawling all over the table. This is how they left you. And they didn't care to tend to you and make sure that they helped get you back to where you needed to be, clean you up, make you shiny. They didn't do any of that. They didn't try to bring you out of the dust. They didn't try to. It got so fucking dull. You know how you see in the movies on the TV and 1 minute they have you in the black and white scene, and then the next minute they take you over into the color. This person had sucked all the color out of the table, for metaphorically. This is how much they was taken. This is not how they left you, but this is how much they was taken. You got to understand, overstand how spirit is breaking it down. This is what they was sucking the color up out of you, Ashe, but you could never be, because you are the table. They just took too much, and spirit said enough was enough. Your divine infinite spiritual natural love war team said enough was enough. With this 4 of Swords, enough was enough. It was time for you to go sit back, and that's what a lot of you are doing. You're meditating, you're relaxing. Ashe, you're recovering from what these people put you through. Ashe, you're recovering what these people put you through. Ashe, and these people feel like you didn't went into solitude as well, as they are locked down in isolation. They feel like you're in solitude, but you're just renewing yourself, Ashe. You're planning for your future, Ashe. You're relaxing. You're off in your peace, Ashe. You don't have time for lower vibrations or motherfuckers trying to take something from your table and not trying to break bread at the table, Ashe. Motherfuckers wasn't trying to break bread at the table. They wasn't even trying to breadcrumb you or even give you any fucking bird seeds. They didn't have nothing for you, Ashe, because they got a glutton. They got too greedy with that King of Pentacles in reverse, Ashe, because you were willing. You were willing. You didn't put no stipulations on shit. You didn't have no unconditional unconditional condition stipulations, Ashe. Clarify this 5 of Wands, Spirit. Why is this 5 of Wands here? Thank you, Spirit. Give us some clarity on why the 5 of Wands is here. What else do you have for the... Yeah. Because these people were in a lower vibration, Ashe. And because they, put you in this energy, Ashe, this is where they're stuck. They're stuck. They are stuck in this emperor, this empress energy, Ashe. And Spirit is saying somebody is trying so desperately to get pregnant, and this is why they can't, because of their lower vibration, Ashe. Spirit does not want a baby to be in this lower vibrational energy, Ashe, with this Empress being in reverse. And if you are an Emperor, you trying to get somebody pregnant, you can't because of the lower they can't because of the lower vibrational energy that they stand in, Ashe, they sit in, Ashe, that they're laying in, they're groveling in, Ashe. Spirit said some of y'all, they were been trying for years. get you pregnant. And they couldn't if they was a man. And if you a man, they couldn't get pregnant because of their lower vibrations. Ashe. And if this is just a family member, you know, whoever they trying to with, or who, you know, but this person is very much in a high intensity of anxiety. Yeah. And they want to come back towards you. Ashe, whoever these people are, they want to come back towards the table. Ashe, because remember, Spirit said all these cups, every cup on the table was spilt over. Here it is here. The 8 of Cups in reverse. That's 8 full cups. These cups is filled over, poured out, dried up because they're in reverse. Ashe. And this is why these people are no longer indecisive. They're no longer, Spirit said they're no longer indecisive, but they're still avoidant. Ashe. Because whatever they did, they've been doing a long time. They've been feeding off your table for a long time. Ashe. They've been investing off of you for a long time. Rewarding off of you for a long time, and not tending to you as they should have. Ashe, you've been taking care of these kids. You've been tending to these kids. You have, and y'all live together. Y'all live together, and you still doing everything for the kids. You not, and they work, and you're not asking for anything, because that's just the type of infinite light being you are. You don't want, you know that, you know, they should be doing something outside of just paying rent when it comes to these kids and everything that kids need, and they don't want to help you, but you making sure the kids get whatever they need, you paying your half or whatever. However the situation goes, you're putting in more than they're putting in. Ashe. And Spirit said enough is enough. Ashe. And even if they don't live, y'all separated. You have these kids more time than the mother or the father has the kids. Ashe. And Spirit said enough is enough. Ashe. You just gonna keep your kids. You're not gonna waste your time with sending them over there for an hour or two a week. Ashe, enough is enough. That's draining your energy. Ashe, even just having this low vibrational demonic entity in your fucking presence is draining your fucking energy. So I'm gonna just stop it all together. I'm gonna just stop it all together, is what your ancestors, your spiritual supernatural love war team has said. Ashe. You going to work, Ashe. You putting in more time, Ashe, more energy, Ashe, than any more body capacity than anybody else, Ashe. And these people sitting around watching you slave, because you're being the modern day slave for these people. Ashe. Spirit said enough is enough. The table is doing too fucking much. The table is becoming table and chairs. I didn't assign you to be a table and chairs. A table plus 8 chairs? We didn't even take it to 2 chairs. We took it to 8 chairs. Ashe, somebody wants to, I'm getting 8 wands. Somebody wants to communicate. Ashe, whoever, I'm getting hot. Whoever this person is wants to, whoever these people are, wants to communicate. And somebody feels like they're in their head about a relationship, Ashe, that they didn't move on. They didn't take action on. Ashe, because they didn't take action on it, they was having inner turmoil about it. Ashe, spirit had you walk away, or spirit had them walk away. Ashe, cut out with the Queen of Swords, the King of Swords. Ashe, because they was holding back from you. Ashe, you see how them cards popped out? Y'all seen? I didn't even see, because I don't know, I was speaking. Ashe, it just popped out like that. When Spirit said somebody wants to come back, and they're in their heads because they feel like a lot of time was invested in this, but because they were in this deep turmoil of not changing, of keeping secrets, of not releasing what didn't serve them no longer, Spirit had you walk away. Spirit had them walk away. And when that shit happened, oh, believe me, baby, the table got empty. I prepare a table for you in the presence of your enemies. So with you being the table and spirit no longer giving them access to the table, they enemies is watching them fall because they no longer have the table. So whoever they're dwelling around is watching them suffer, is what spirit is saying. Yeah. And they are steady placing spells on themselves. Ashe. And whoever this is that you, spirit had you rest on, they don't want it no more. They don't want the rest. They want to come up out of this habitation. You see, it's cold. They feel like you habitating. They want you to come up out of this habitation. You know how you want it. I'm getting the picture. I'm getting a lot of TV scenes. Spirit is giving me a lot of downloads with TV scenes, and I don't even fucking watch TV like that. But I'm getting a picture of, you laying on this, not deceased. You laying on this pretty, whatever you laying on is pretty. It's nicely laced. It's got the gold trim. Whatever you like is there, and it's like you're bedding the table. You laying on it. You got all your fixings. Your hair is nice. If you're a man or if you're a woman, whatever you like, it's all laid out, and you laid down, and you just in a peaceful state. You just in a peaceful fucking state, and they just looking at you. They just looking at you. They can't touch. They can't take. They can't kiss. They can't hug. They can't do nothing. It's like you're in a glass case. You're in a glass case and you're laid there. You got all your pearls, your gold, your this, your that. Whoa. You just draped in all this fineness. And all they can do is stare at you. They can't touch the table no longer. Ashe, that's what I seen when I seen this Four of Swords. Like, and you just at peace, Ashe. While they are locked away in solitude, you are in a glass case, like for all to see, like as it in a museum. And I remember a couple of years ago, I had posted on Facebook that people were staring at me like as if I was encaptured in a fucking case in a museum. This is how they were staring at me, and this is how they still stare at me today. And I'm pretty sure if you're a divine infinite light being and you're carrying that illuminating light, these people are also too staring at you the same way. They stare at you like as if they never seen something as amazing as you are, Ashe. And this person, you had to cut them out. These people, you had to cut them out, Ashe. Whoever they were in this manipulating, controlling, anxiety, panicking energy, you had to cut them out because it was not good for your table with the health of you. It was not good for the health of you. Ashe, all the turmoil that these people were bringing. Spirit said, no. You're decaying my table. And that's why we got the message on yesterday that I haven't even posted. Well, by the time you get this message, it'll probably be posted. Ashe, but that's why Spirit said these people are decaying on the inside because they took too much from your table, that they tried to make your table be decayed. That's why we got the picture of, like you're going into an old vampire scene. So these people were sucking the energy out of you as well. Even if it was just not in a knowing way, they were still doing it because they were not replenishing anything. It was not an equal with that Six of Pentacles. It was not an equal give and take. And these people know that they was holding back from you. Ashe? They know that they were holding back from you. And now they're in the fear of losing you for good. Now they're in the fear of losing you for good. That's why they called in their emotions with this Queen of Cups. You could be dealing with a water sign. You don't have to be. You could be a water sign. You don't have to be. We embody all these signs. Ashe, I'm sending out positive, loving, healing, vibrating energy on this present day, whatever present day of the moment it is for you, Ashe. May you be lifted in the glory and the grace of spirit. Ashe, may you be lifted in the glory and the grace of spirit. And I'm just going to light this incense of frankincense of protection. Ashe. So the energy of protection can flow through the air as we continue this download. Ashe. Protection. Ashe. Protection. Protection. So it is. So most it be. And spirit say you could be feeling like you have been under psychic attack, which you have. It may penetrate you to where you just feel something and you have to snap out of it. But yeah, these people, a lot of these people are sending what you would call psychic attacks with that spell work through the mouth, through the mind, through, you know, they can do it. But it cannot stick, is what Spirit is saying. They choose to do this, Ashe, but it cannot stick, is what Spirit is saying. They make the choice to try to stagnate you, and it cannot stick. And this is what stagnates them because, and here it is here. They're coming out in the King and the Queen of Pentacles. So this could be a couple. This could be a group. Ashe, this could be family members. This could be your mother and your father. Ashe, your grandparent and your grandmother and your grandfather. Your auntie and your uncle. Ashe, but these people... Oh, I don't even know what Spirit was finna say. I don't know. I'm seeing 54. Somebody could be 54. Somebody could be have a grandmother, grandfather 78, 80, 78, 87. Ashe. I'm seeing 65. Ashe. I'm seeing 45. Ashe. You can have a 5-year-old child. You could be a life path number 5, a life path number 4, life path number 7, life path number 6, life path number 8. Ashe. You can have a 4-year-old child. You can have 4 children. Ashe, you can have 5 children, 8 children, 7 children, 6 children. Ashe, you can have 8 children. Ashe, you could be born on the 8th day of the month, the 8th day of the year, 8th month of the year, 7th month of the year, 7th day of the month, 6th month of the year, 6th day of the month, 5th month of the year, 5th day of the month, 4th month of the year, 4th day of the month. Ashe. What else, Spirit? Yeah, these people are in deep regret. Deep regret, especially this lover. This lover is very much in deep regret. Disappointed. And somebody is going through grief. My condolences. We've been picking that up a lot lately. It's a lot of grief in this energy, in this season right now of people transitioning and people that have transitioned, Ashe. But this lover is feeling like a failure when it comes to you because this lover knows how much you invested into them, Ashe, and they let you down, Ashe. Being pessimistic, Ashe. Yeah. And these people played you small. They played you small. They put obstacles and delays for the ones that betray you in the worst way. They tried to put obstacles and delays in your path, Ashe. But the lack of planning, it fell through because they failed to forget you were the fucking table, Ashe. Somebody could be returning from travels. Somebody could be getting ready to travel, Ashe. But now they're having a lot of procrastination. And some of these people want to come clean and confess, Ashe. They want to confess that they truly love you. They want to confess that they have regret for trespassing against you, Ashe. Having malice against you, Ashe. Some people want to, you know, turn over a new leaf with this 7 of swords in reverse, Ashe. They know the truth is being revealed, Ashe. point blank period. It is what it is. It's gonna be what it's gonna be, and it's gonna ride out how the fuck it's gonna ride out. And I know there's a lot of people are saying it is what it is. Yeah, you better not say the rest, because I'm a no. And Spirit gonna take me right to that ass. And I'm gonna put that ass on blast. Emulators. Ashe, I'm all of them. It is what it is. They know they want to finish the rest. It is what it is. It's gonna be what it's gonna be, and it's gonna ride out how the fuck it's gonna ride out. Ashe. Emulators. All up in your life. Yeah. Inner child. So you already knew this person was, these people, these energies, these low vibrational people stayed in a depression, Ashe, and you had already worked yourself out of a depression. If you're on that timeline. If not, you're trying to work yourself out of a depression, so you don't want to be around somebody that's going to bring you down, Ashe. And then right now, these people are down because they chose to stand in their ignorance, Ashe. Their ignorance, and their egotistical ways, Ashe, got them in this fucking Ten of Pentacles in reverse, Ashe. In discord with you, Ashe. Their pessimism is here twice, Ashe. Now they got fucking setbacks after fucking setbacks after fucking setbacks, because they actually, some of these people actually tried to delay you. So you know, when you trying to delay somebody that has not trespassed against you, that only want to see good for you, of course Spirit is going to boomerang that shit back to that ass, and then that ass is going to get whopped by Spirit and their ancestors and your ancestors, and the whole entire unseen super spiritual natural world is whopping they ass, Ashe. Because they chose to have carelessness and not take care of the table, and which is the table is you, Ashe. And now it's so much discord. They caught up in so much arguments and shit, because they had a lot of recklessness. They had a lot of recklessness, and they made a lot of bad choices when it came to you as the table, Ashe. Holding back, not being the proper energy that they should have been presenting to you, as much as you try to make shit work and bring opportunities into their life, and show them the way, Ashe. They didn't have any self-love, and they was very they had a lot of disharmony in the inside. It's what you carry on the inside. And because they had the harmony on the inside, the breakup, the disharmony on the inside, you had the harmony and they had the disharmony. You had the harmony to be able to continue to work on this shit, right? And they didn't. They felt like a failure, Ashe, because the self-love wasn't there, Ashe. And this is what caused the breakup, the broken communication. This person had a lack of throat chakra energy, Ashe. These people don't know how to communicate. These people communicate in a childlike form, Ashe. They were never able to express their emotions the way they wanted to, the way it was laid out in a mind. They throat chakra couldn't deliver it in the physical, Ashe. They knew, they had already premeditated, overthought of what they wanted to say, right? So, and even Spirit said some of these people premeditated the attacks on you, Ashe. The psychic attacks, the spiritual attacks, they're premeditated, Ashe. But they're in regret because they did it, because now they're in a deep-seated, rooted karma that they're trying to swim their way out of, and get caught by whatever can pull them up, Ashe. Some kind of line, some kind of something that can pull them up out of this deep sea, and it's not helping. And this is what they're looking for. They're looking for your love to pull them up, Ashe. They're looking for your love to pull them up. And whoever this is that's in regret, Ashe, wants to come in and slow and steady and try to grow something with you, Ashe. Whoever this is wants to come back in and try to grow something with you. Why is the Seven of Swords? Yeah, they want your love though, and they can't get it with this Three of Wands in reverse. Ashe, they can't get it, and this is why this they they want to reach out, but this Three of Wands is in reverse. They stuck in the past. They can't get over what they did to you in the past. Ashe, and it's they're being haunted. The turmoil is deep. The turmoil, every time they get up, they got to think about what they did to you. Every time they go out the door, they got to think about what they did to you. Every time they get on the bus, they catch the cab, they drive their car, whatever it is, they on their route to work, they got to think about what they did to you. They sitting up watching TV, they got to think about what they did to you. It's just on their mind. You are on their mind. Yeah, and it's fucking with them. They want to come clean. Yeah, yeah. But they sitting in this weakness with this King of confirmation with that bell in the back, with this King of Swords in reverse. Ashe, they sitting in some weakness because they still trying to control and manipulate some shit. They still got mind games, even though this motherfucking Seven of Swords in reverse. Here they come in the King of Swords, still with the fucking mind games. Ashe, still with the bullshit, still with the manipulation. Ashe, still wanting to have the power, even though they want to come up out of the code. What type of shit is that? Who is this spirit? Who is this malice motherfucker that can't get out of the energy of being a malice motherfucker? Like a low tyrant, nothing. A nothing. We just gonna call them a nothing. Yes, stuck in the past. A nothing that's stuck in the past. A nothing that's stuck in the past. This want to come back from the past though, because of all the happy memories. So is what the fuck is this? Somebody else? I know you got a lover. I know you got some enemies. So take the messages as they resonate for you. We got 69, that's Cancer. We got 8. That is the 8th month. That's what, Leo? I mean, not Leo. Yeah, is that Leo? Yeah, that's Leo. And then we got Taurus. We got Venus, fixed sign, Earth, April 21st through May 20th. Ashe. That's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11. These people miss your innocence. These people miss your joy. These people even having childhood memories with you. So this could be a childhood friend that you went, started from kindergarten all the way to high school with. This could be your child that you birthed and raised, Ashe. This could be your mother, your father, Ashe. Your cousin that you grew up with, Ashe. Yeah, this could be anybody. Take the messages as they resonate. And Spirit is saying it's always, don't think that it's just one energy trying to consume your energy. It's more than one energy. You have walked away from several people over the years in the lifespan. Ashe. So you have to remember that. Even though you have let these people go long time ago, these people cannot let you go. That is part of their karma. Ashe, because you were the table that was prepared for them in their in the presence of their enemies. And once Spirit snatched the table, their enemies got to watch them fall, and they never have been able to recover from it. Even if you see them living the mundane life, their mind has never recovered from it. Or you can see them up one time and then they go back down. You can see them up and they go back down. You can see them up and they go back down. It's not like you. People see you always up and they never see you down. Even if you go down, they're not allowed to witness you going down because you are the table. And they might hear about it, but they never see it. And when they see you, they be like, I don't see what happened. I don't see, that's not what I see. Like, I see this person is always uplifted, always happy, always peaceful, always joyful, always giving out compliments, always got a good thing. This person is always in a high vibrational altitude. I don't see what you trying to tell me about this person. And that's even for the ones that try to put dirt on your fucking name. That try to smear you in the mud. These people be like, I don't see what you see. And I hear them saying that. I don't see what you see. And even if these are people that some people walked away from you and they still communion with the people that you used to know that they communion with, these people remember you as being on one accord. These people remember you as being equally yoked. These people remember you as being a nurturer, a lover, a giver, someone, a protector, a defender. This is how these people remember you. That these people that betray you walk to these people and try to lie on you. These people cannot tarnish your name because these people know you. I'm even seeing, somebody had a class reunion and they tried to dog you at the class reunion. These people like, no, I remember her being this for what she is, and I see her now today, or I see him now today, and they still displaying the same thing. What the fuck is you talking about? Okay, what else, Spirit? So we know these people was reminiscing over the table they once had. Right? So what else, Spirit? We gonna see. It's hot, y'all. I need my fan. Y'all know when I get in the spirit. Spirit come over me, I get hot. But that's my confirmation that Spirit is here. Ashe. And I'm grateful to know that Spirit is here. And I'm grateful to be the vessel in the present moment while Spirit is here. Ashe. So, let's get some. And I noticed the emulators, they use their cards, but as soon as they see me with my cards, here they come bringing the cards out out the crevices, and I don't know. I'm just gonna say right now, I don't think that I could be a superstar, right? I give superstars the props, and somebody could be a superstar, somebody could be wanting to be a superstar. That's picking up on this energy, but I give superstars the props, right? Because I was just thinking in the AM when I was making my mushroom coffee, right? I was just thinking I couldn't be a superstar because I don't like people emulating me. I don't. I want to be original. I want to be authentic. And when I click onto some shit, I don't want to see people pretending to be me. I just don't. And so that's why I say I couldn't be a superstar. Like, I give them props. Like, I don't know. it, I don't know. Maybe I'm looking at it as I, I just wouldn't want that. I just wouldn't want that. I just don't want that, you know, because I see it today, and I don't want it. I don't like it, and I know you probably don't like it in your world either. Resistance, gang, Sarah. What? Okay. So these people was being resistant because they were getting some, this is the goddess energy. So they were getting information, they were getting downloads from you. They were getting synchronicities from you, Ashe. Um, some about a gang. It's a gang, right? It's a cult, it's a group, Ashe. Um, that also came up against you, Ashe. You could be in a gang, you could know somebody that's in a gang, Ashe. But it's several hands right here that were taking from you, Ashe. I see several hands that were taking from you, Ashe. You were giving it out. You were giving it out. You were just giving it out, Ashe. And as what much hands as you were giving, they were taking. And they were just resisting the energy to give it back. Ashe. They were resisting the energy to give it back. And this is why Spirit took you as the table from them. You see how you have all this to give? And you were steady giving it. Peace, knowledge, wisdom, you know, everything you was just giving to them, and they was resisting not giving it back, is what I'm seeing right now in this card. Good juju. Yeah, this is you. This is you, the nurturer, look at the bedding. How you just sitting there and everything that you need. What Spirit just described, this is it right here. Somebody's name could be Marie, Ashe. Yeah, somebody's name could be Marie or Sarah, Ashe. And that's crazy. And that's crazy because I don't even want to talk about it. I don't even want to talk about it. Not right now. But you you have good juju. You could be born the 7th of the month, the 7th day of the month, the 7th month of the year. We got number 7. You can have 7 children, Ashe. 7 is significant for someone, Ashe. I'm seeing 22, Ashe. You can have a 22-year-old child, Ashe. You can have a 4-year-old child, Ashe. But Spirit has blessed you. It is your birthright to be in the energy of good juju. And you were sharing this good juju with anybody that came upon your pathway in your journey on your purpose, Ashe. And they took advantage of this, Ashe. Look at her hand. Her hand just out giving, just steady giving. You see how her hand just out, just ready for anybody, whoever wants it can have it, Ashe. I'm going to sprinkle a little bit here and sprinkle a little bit there, Ashe. But the only thing is, they forgot to sprinkle back in you. But you see, whether you're a feminine energy or a masculine energy, they didn't deplenish you. You look how good you look. Look how you glowing. Look where you sitting. You got your whole bed. Look, even the bedding is like in the shape of a heart. You see that? You see that? Yeah. And it's like these people play tic-tac-toe with your love, with your life, with your caring, with your everything. They play tic-tac-toe. Look at that shit. And they thought they was going to win. They thought they was going to win. Again, we seen it here. Where is it? We seen it here. They played games. Yeah. Secrets revealed. This is the moon card. This is the high priestess, like Queen of Sheba. Somebody's name could be Sheba. And if you don't know you a queen, you better know you a queen. Somebody could be a drag queen. Into drag queens. Love to watch drag queens. Like to go see drag queens. Ashe. Somebody's into camels. Ashe. Somebody could be from that side of the world. Ashe. But we are all goddess and gods. Ashe. 36. I'm seeing number 36. Ashe. Somebody could have a 9-year-old child. Somebody could have nine children. Ashe. Somebody could be born on the 6th month of the year. Life path number 6, life path number 7, life path number 3. Ashe. I'm getting sherbet ice cream. Somebody likes sherbet ice cream, especially the orange kind. What else, Spirit? Thank you, Spirit. I'm grateful to be the vessel in the present moment. Somebody was trying to do some candle work on you and that shit didn't work, Spirit is saying. Because you are the the candle professionalist. Ashe, whether you work with candles or not. Whatever they tried to level up and it didn't work. They tried to level up against you and it didn't work. It didn't work. Queen Yaya. Yeah. Ya. Queen Ya. Somebody's name could be Ya. Or somebody could call somebody Yaya. Astor Twina. Somebody's name could be Astor Twina. That's a crazy ass name. But they tried to level up and they couldn't. And somebody thought they was going to level up by leaving you and they didn't. Because this is landing right on the motherfucking 2 of Cups. They didn't choose you. They thought wherever they was going to go, they was going to level up and they fucking did it. It's in reverse. It's in reverse. And you could have probably tried to tell these people, yes, these energies, you told these energies, you know, if we come on one accord, if we be equally yoked, we can make some shit happen together. We can make this table spew out into the streets. Ashe, like it will be a it will be a endless abundance that we could have. And these people did not believe you. They thought that they were providing the table. Ashe, now these people is in grief. Allah. Somebody's name could be Allah or Al. Ashe, we got 39. We got 29. Ashe, we got life path number 10. You could be born on the 10th month of the year or the 10th day of the month. Ashe, what is that? 9, 10, 11, 12. You could be born on the 12th month of the year or the 12th day of the month. Ashe, somebody could have 12 kids. That's a lot of kids. Blessings to you, Ashe. You could come from a big family, Ashe. But these people are now in grief. And we got that with the 5 of Cups. The 5 of Cups. These people are in deep-seated grief that they can't get out of because they're being haunted with that 8 of Swords, with them being in solitude, locked in prison. Ashe, for the wrong shit that they done to you. And somebody is pregnant. This woman is pregnant. Somebody could love the color green. Somebody could always connect with the moon. Ashe, somebody is very pretty dark-skinned, because that is standing out to me. Very pretty dark-skinned. Somebody's glowing because of their pregnancy. Somebody loves nature. And Spirit is saying, Spirit allowed this pregnancy. Allah allowed this pregnancy. Did we get something about pregnancy? Something about somebody can't get pregnant, and then here it is, somebody getting pregnant. So that is the polarity of the Spirit blessing the table and not blessing the one that didn't feed into the table. Ashe. 29. Somebody could be 29, born. Oh, I said that already. But the moon, you're very in sync with the moon. Ashe, somebody could wear ankle bracelets. Ashe, I know I used to love to wear ankle bracelets. Somebody could have a sensory issue and can't wear ankle bracelets. But somebody has some like roses inside glasses, like you know those picture roses. Somebody has those in their home, or their mother has those in their home. Auntie, could even be an uncle. Thank you, Spirit. Somebody likes to wear those arm bracelets, those shoulder jewelry, not shoulder jewelry. Well, high arm jewelry. Somebody has a machete in their home. Ashe. Truth. The truth is being told. Ashe. The truth is being told, and these people have to look themselves in the mirror. Once the table was taken, confirmation. Once the table, excuse me, Nadi, somebody's name could be Nandi, Nandi, Nudi, that is not an A, Nundi. Okay, anyways, these people, once the table was taken from them, how far are we? Once the table was taken from them, Spirit, the truth was revealed that the table wasn't, that it wasn't their table. Ashe, when they thought it was actually their table. 34, somebody could be 34. Somebody could be a life path number 3. Ashe, we got 7 kids again. Ashe, 7th month, 7th day. But the truth, these people were forced to look in the mirror once the table was taken away. Ashe, repossessed. Confirmation, Spirit repossessed the table. Ashe. And the table was you. The table got repossessed. They abundance of overflow. What? Spirit prepared a table before the abundance of their enemies, and Spirit repossessed the table. They didn't make no payments into they didn't put no currency into keeping the table, and the table was you. Ashe, feeling safe. That wherever they are, they do not feel safe. This shit is in reverse. Remember, you gave them a safe place. You gave them peace. Ashe, you gave them peace, and wherever they are not feeling safe because they do not have your good juju, your protection. You are the high priestess. You are the high priest. You are the one that is sent to protect, to cover, to guide, to nurture. They don't feel safe where the fuck they at. Some of these motherfuckers sleeping with one eye open if they even sleeping. Some of these motherfuckers are sleeping in their car, sleeping at work. Ashe. Sleeping in closets. That's not funny. Sleeping in closets. Ashe. These motherfuckers is not safe. Motherfuckers looking over their shoulder, paranoid. They hearing people talk about them behind their back, but in their face. Like, people whispering and shit. They wondering when the fuck somebody gonna put them out. When the fuck they gonna lose their job. When the fuck they gonna be caught. When the fuck the police gonna show up at their door. That's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm seeing. These people is not safe. Miracles. Secrets revealed. Again. They waiting on a miracle, and they waiting on you. You the miracle. You the one in all this holiness, this pureness, this righteousness. Remember, Spirit said something about righteousness? this nurturing. This is you. Secrets revealed twice? On top of secrets revealed? What type of shit is that? We got the number 42. Somebody could be 42, turning 42. Ashe, a life path number 8. We got that already. Okay, we got life path number 6 as well. Somebody wants to speak up. Somebody wants to speak up. Somebody is upset with themselves because they didn't remember. Spirit said somebody wants the innocence back. This is the nakedness of you. Somebody is upset because they didn't see the innocence of you, the nakedness of you. Ashe. And they want a radical rebirth. Ashe. Somebody knows that they were supposed to have cosmic power with you. Whoever the divine energy is, this counterpart that's supposed to be divine, whether they're feminine energy or masculine energy, they know that or same-sex energy, they know that they were supposed to have cosmic power with you. Ashe. They know that. And they want to speak up about it. Ashe. I'm starting to get hot, y'all. So they in grief because they misused your innocence. Ashe. They misused your innocence. Ashe. And they want to speak up about some truth. Ashe. They want to speak up about some truth. Confirmation. Ooh, it's hot, boy. Okay, cosmic power. We're just gonna leave it there. They know they know now that whoever these energies are, they know that you are the one that stands in the cosmic power. They know that you are the one that holds the cosmic power. You could be a life path number 2. You could be life path number 2. You could be born on the second day of the month, the second day of the second month of the year. You could have 2 children. But these people know somebody's name could be Lisa or Mawa, Mayu. Anyway. Anyways, cosmic power. They know that you are the one that holds the cosmic power. And they were resisting in their ego, in their lower vibration, in their they were naive to believe that the power was coming from them, is what Spirit is saying. They were naive to believe that the power was coming from them, is what Spirit is saying. Cosmic insight. We're going to go to some intimacy. So some confirmation. Somebody's missing some intimacy. And this could be a water sign. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces is missing your intimacy. You could be a water sign. Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. But whoever you are, whoever they are, they're very much in tune and very much connected to the moon. Ashe. And very much missing this intimacy connection. This light is no good. I was trying to get the table, but the light is no good right now. Ashe, yeah, there it goes. They're very much missing this intimacy with you. Ashe. And we got 69 here. And very much in their emotions over not being able to be in the intimacy with you. Spirit is saying, yeah, cycles. Give it time. So, they know they're running out of time. The give it time is in reverse. They know they have wasted too much time. They know that they have put you through too many cycles, and they don't want to take you through any more cycles, and they don't want to waste any more of your time. whoever this is. I'm not saying everybody in here is on the same page and wants to be on one accord with you, but I'm saying whoever this message is for, they don't want to put you through any more cycles, and they don't want to waste any more time. They want to come up out of this karma that they're in, that was fated because they didn't nurture the table, Ashe, and they know they wasted the time that Spirit was giving them. It's not even the time that you were giving them. It's time the Spirit was giving them. That's why Spirit and the ancestors, the angels, the celestial beings snatched you up out of their presence. Ashe. Took away their miracles. You were the miracle in their life. Ashe, you were the one that was nurturing their heart. I'm seeing pomegranates. Somebody could love pomegranate juice, like to eat pomegranates. But pomegranates nurture the heart. Pomegranates heal the heart. You were there to heal their heart in some type of way. And they didn't want to be healed. Right? That's why you had to glamour them with the table, what you were providing for them. You were glamoring them with everything that their heart could desire, but their heart didn't desire to be healed. And that was the main reason why you were there. Ashe? That was the main reason why. The miracle of healing. Ashe? The miracle of healing. You being the shaman, the teacher, the nurturer, the healer, the doctor, the nurse, Ashe, the caregiver, Ashe, who else? The neighbor, the friend, the mother at the church, Ashe, I'm seeing the mother at the church in all white. You being the mother at the church, Ashe, the first lady, Ashe, trying to heal these people and they didn't want to be healed, Ashe. They didn't want their heart to be healed. Something about their heart was not in the right place. Somebody got to move and they don't. Somebody moving. So somebody was still resisting the energy of somebody. Okay, I'm getting this in two ways. Moving, right? Somebody don't want you to move on because this is in the reverse. Ashe. Communication. This is in reverse. Somebody wants this to be somebody wants to communicate with you. Somebody wants you to come out of this energy of not communicating with them. Ashe. Compromise, forgive, work it out. Confirmation. Somebody feels like you don't want to compromise, you don't want to forgive, and you don't want to work it out, when it was actually them is the ones that needed to compromise, forgive, and work it out. Ashe. They're projecting. They're still not looking in the mirror of who they are and what they did not bring to the table. Ashe. Moving. They don't want you to move on. Ashe. They don't want you to move on. Ashe. And somebody is resisting moving on from what no longer serves them still. See, Spirit was trying to get somebody to understand that they needed to move on from what no longer serves them, and trust in the innocence of your nakedness. And they did not do that. They did not trust in the innocence of your nakedness that was coming from Spirit, the cosmos, Ashe, the source, Ashe. They seen that you were different, you were unordinary, you were this mermaid, this mysterious mermaid. And this is a mermaid. They say when mermaids come into your life, Ashe, that is a sign of divine goddessness. That is a sign of abundanceness. That is a sign of Spirit being on one accord, equally yoked with Spirit, Ashe. And this is showing up in your life right now, whether you're feminine energy, masculine energy, or same union energy. Spirit is showing you the mermaid right now. So just know that you are being blessed. And this is on top of grief. You will not have to endure grief anymore when it comes to these people taken from your table, Ashe. Because you showed the innocence of you and how you are pure for spirit. Ashe. So, and somebody did not want to leave a karmic partner. Divorce. Here it is right here. But they have to. Somebody wants to speak up about a divorce. Something's going on through the divorce. The truth, Ashe. The truth of it all. Somebody wants to speak up. And somebody does not want this breakup with you. Ashe. Somebody does not want this breakup with you. Somebody does not want you to divorce them. Divorce means final. It's over. It's done. Somebody don't want you to be done with them. Ashe, if somebody is not going through a divorce, somebody just don't want you to divorce them. They don't want you to be done with them. Ashe is what it is. They don't want you to move on. They want you to communicate. They know they wasted time, and they know they put you through too many motherfucking cycles in whatever the situation may be. Health. Somebody's in bad health. Somebody's in bad health because they don't have your healing energy to help them, to guide them, to even take them to the doctor. Ashe. If that's what you were doing for some of them. Ashe. Every scenario is different. Somebody is wishing that they had you to take them to the doctor right now. Ashe, somebody is wishing that you had a pill for them to make them feel better right now. That you were their guardian in this present moment right now. That you was already sent to be their guardian. You were their earth angel. And they refused to take the time to realize that. They wasted too much time playing games. And someone, we all know your divine infinite spiritual love war team is watching over you, Ashe. But somebody specific that you had either a close relationship with or you didn't have a close relationship with, Spirit is saying, is watching over you, Ashe. Specifically, like when you take a step, they take a step. Love spells gone wrong. Ain't whoever and we got that the other day. Somebody was doing love spells, a divine counterpart doing love spells, right? They was hoping on a miracle to make this love spell stick to you, and it didn't, because they were never supposed to be doing a love spell. They were just supposed to know that it was a manifestation of theirs that had came to reality. But instead, they feeling like it's a motherfucking fairy tale and it was going to end. They started to do love spells to keep you, and the shit backfired. Ashe. Because you were never supposed to be kept under false pretenses. You were supposed to be accepted through love. Ashe. Not through the spells of trying to bind you. And that's why the shit didn't work. Ashe. And that's landing right on top of this motherfucker that feel like they wasted their time when they was loving you. Ashe, when they wasn't loving you, when you was loving them. Somebody's going on a vacation. Ashe, somebody is about to travel soon. Ashe. Or somebody wants to travel to you. Ashe, somebody wants to take you on a vacation. Ashe. What else, Spirit? This divorce card. What is this divorce card here? Why is this divorce card here, Spirit? Yeah, they'll be back. Expect to hear from them soon. They not letting go. They not letting go. They not letting go. They okay. They letting go. They letting go of the trash. They letting go of the baggage. Ashe, it says, make room for new beginnings on its way to you now. So whoever this is don't want to be a liar no more. They want to stop spying and they just want to come in. Ashe, they don't want to be spying no more. They want to be in the presence of you and not spying on you. They don't want to be a liar, and they want to let go of all the baggage so they can get back to you and start replenishing this table. Ashe. Some of them want to take you on a vacation, just have a romantic um day with you. Ashe. Um, what else, Spirit? Let's get some. Ooh. Yeah, Spirit said they'll be back though because they done got the ass whooping that they need. Ashe, whoever was fighting this divorce, um, is willing to take this divorce. Whoever was um um if it was divorce, if it was a divorce already in the making, it's about to be finalized. Ashe, um or like Spirit said, they just don't want you to divorce them. If you this is your wife or this is your husband, they don't want you to divorce them. They want to get it right. Ashe, if this is somebody you just separated with from, family member, friend, emulator, co-worker, neighbor, stranger, lover, Ashe, they don't want you to separate from them. Ashe, confirmation with the music coming back on. So Spirit is saying they're going to be back soon. Ashe, they miss your protection. They miss the protection that you want. And this is falling right on they don't feel safe. They miss the protection and the security, the strength that you stood in behind them. Ashe, even the challenges that they went through, they were able to go through them a little bit easier, a little bit straighter, a little bit calmer when you had that protection over them, when they were under your umbrella of protection. Ashe, and Spirit wants somebody to know that you are protected. It says, feel secure in your strength and resilience. You have the power to overcome challenges. So if you are a divine infinite light being that feels like you, and this is some health challenges, because this is landing right on top of health challenges. And we got that the other day where Spirit said, if you feel like these doctors and you need these medications, Spirit will give you a sign of an alternative way to try to heal yourself. And Spirit is saying that is your protection. Ashe, because all of these pharmaceuticals are not good for you. I'm gonna tell you, they put me on prednisone, and before they put me on prednisone, there was nothing wrong with my hand. And after they put me on prednisone, well, it was some things. But after they put me on prednisone and took me off prednisone, it triggered some shit that was not supposed to be triggered, Ashe. And so now I gotta take a different alternative to get it back to the way it was, Ashe. And it will be done because I speak that power into my hand, Ashe. I am the healer of my body, Ashe, and it shall be done, Ashe. Dreams, Ashe. These people see you in their dreams. These people are being haunted um by you in your dreams, and they're in deep regret for this shit, Ashe. And Spirit is saying pursue your dreams. They're watching you pursue your dreams still, Ashe. Even though you are no longer in their life, they're watching you pursue your dreams, your passions, Ashe. They see you being determined to live out what you wanted them to live out with you, Ashe. Because remember, you were sent to y'all for to be on one accord, Ashe. For y'all not to go into the energy of being fragmented, Ashe. Y'all were supposed to be of a whole type of energy coming together, Ashe. And they see you living your dreams without them, Ashe. Even though they know you wanted them to be a part of the dream. But remember, they thought it was just a fantasy for some of them. And for some of them, they knew the shit was real. They just decided to go against you on the GP, Ashe. And now they regret this shit. Now they regret it. And somebody regret doing these love spells, because doing the love spells caused them disharmony in the fucking relationship. Because they were never supposed to do a love spell. Connection, regret. They regret not being able to connect with you, Ashe. They regret this shit. They regret it. They regret it. Yeah, perspective. A different perspective on everything that you ever told to them, that you ever showed them, that you ever revealed to them, that you ever awakened them to. It's a whole different perspective for some of them, is what Spirit is saying. And some of them is still just indulging in the fucking conflict. They don't give a fuck. They just at a lower vibration and they don't care because they mad because the table is gone. And they can't feed off the table. They can't suck the table dry. They can't make shit mildew on the table. So they got to stay in conflict somewhere. Somewhere. They can't give it to you. They got to give it to somebody else. What else, Spirit? We're going to get a couple of more and that's it. Let's see. Let's see what Spirit got to say. Hurry up and upload this shit. I do appreciate y'all clicking on the videos. I know that I would get more viewers if they was allowing my videos to be pushed out in the algorithm as it should be. But I'm manifesting that, you know, it's coming. It's coming. Patience is a virtue, and I know that I am starting to be pushed in the algorithm, and I will one day eventually have a large, wide collective that is receiving these downloads from Spirit. Ashe, we got water sign, Pisces, mutable, Neptune, Ashe. So these people are very much in their emotions. This is Pisces, not in a higher vibration, in a lower vibration. And Pisces is supposed to be all about love, Ashe. So they are missing the dreamer of love. They are missing the love and the dreamy energy that you gave them, Ashe. You gave them dreamy energy. Ashe, you gave them fairy tale energy. And they are missing that. And they're in their emotions about that. And it's causing some health problems. It's this landing right on top of health problems. It's causing some health problems. Remember, when you are anxiety, when you are deep rooted in anxiety and panic attacks and high blood pressure, stress and shit, that's going to take a toll on your body, and especially when you're overthinking and not relaxing your mind and not thinking, because you got to sometimes you got to be still, Ashe. And some of these people are just not being still, Ashe, and because they're overthinking shit because of what they did. Driven by demonic entities won't stop haunting them for what they did to you. Here it is. And it's right. So when they dream, they can't sleep right because they're constantly being haunted. And their loved ones is haunting them too, because they were supposed to break some kind of generational curse when it came to you. Remember, that's what it all goes back to too. Ashe, healing the bloodlines. Ashe, and they're being driven by demonic entities because they were never supposed to cross you. They were never supposed to hurt you. They were never supposed to take from you. They were never supposed to try to deplete you. Ashe, gossip, envy, hateful, get out. They want to backstab you. This is see what they did. This is what they did. And it's in reverse because they regret what the fuck they did. They backstabbed you. They gossiped about you. Remember, Spirit said they rubbed your name through the mud, and they're feeling regretful about it. They attacked you. They beat you up, Ashe. They brought false allegations against you, Ashe. They made you look crazy in front of the family, in front of your children, Ashe. At work, Ashe. At church, Ashe. I'm hearing. It was just a lot of grimy shit done, Ashe, but outside of them taking from your table, Ashe. We not friends. I gaslighted you, right? So and this is landing right on the Seven of Swords, where Spirit says somebody's still malice about it. So be mindful of that. And this is carnal energy, Aries, fire sign, Mars, Ashe. Yeah, in reverse. Because they can't connect to you. What that said, unblock me. That said, unblock me. I am for sure ready. Ashe, that's what that said. Spirit said, look at the card. So somebody wants to be unblocked. And just when I said, because they can't connect to you, I seen that card. Ashe. Spirit said, they said, unblock me. So some of you had a counterfeit twin flame. Don't believe the love bombing. Red flag. Here it is here. Here it is here. So some of these was counterfeit twin flames. You thought that they were your twin flame. And here, if this is confirmation for some of you, it says cheating on you, threesome swinger. So this is in reverse. So whoever this is that wants to come back, that was doing these love spells on you, is not cheating on you. It's not being a swinger. Ashe is not here it is here. It says this is in reverse. It says he is really, oh shit. So this, okay, this is in reverse. It says he is really not, okay, he is really not a fuckboy, Spirit said. So this is in reverse. Okay, so some of these motherfuckers is still fuckboys. And we got that message, Ashe, because that's in reverse. That's in reverse. And so whoever is being haunted by the demonic spirits is still being haunted because they are still a fuckboy. They are still a fuck girl. They still willing to fuck you over even though you didn't do anything. I just seen Scorpio. Ashe, broke ass bums and bitches. Ashe, broke ass bum bitches. These people don't have shit because they can't eat off your table anymore. They can't eat off your table anymore, so they don't have shit. Gemini, air sign, Libra, Aquarius, no love, no balance, no water being buried, water barrier, no nothing, just dried up. Ashe, gossiping. Ashe, mutable, in the reverse. So you could have had a motherfucking Gemini gossiping about you, and now they receiving some motherfucking karma because of it. Ashe, you could have had a Pisces gossiping about you. Now they receiving karma because of it. What else, Spirit? Or you don't have to be any signs. Whoever is fucking was gossiping about you don't even have to be any signs. Energy has we all embody these signs. It depends on when we want to display the signs. One more card, Spirit. Just one more. Thank you, Spirit. It says powerhouse, don't stop, get it. So that came out in the crossing. Motherfuckers don't want you to be a powerhouse. Motherfuckers don't want you to get it. Remember, Spirit said, look, this is in reverse. You are now going through a spiritual awakening. Ashe. So somebody is fighting a spiritual awakening, and somebody doesn't want you to go through another spiritual awakening because this is in the reverse. Ashe. Because you already leaving them behind. They like, let me catch up. Let me catch up. Ashe. I ain't even ready for this one, and you going through another one. Ashe. And this is whoever wants you to unblock them. Ashe. They feel like you too spiritually advanced for them, and it's taking them a minute to catch up. Ashe? Yeah. Your frenemies fuck your woman. Womp womp. So, and this is another reason too, that, this the divine masculine. If this was the fake counter twin, they fucked your if this was a fake counterpart, they mess with whoever you dwelled around with, right? And if this was your twin that's not a fake counterpart, whoever they dwelled around with mess with their woman or their man. Ashe, so you understand what Spirit is saying. If this is your counterpart that you are in separation from, once upon a time in their life, somebody in their life messed with who they were messing with. And if this is you, somebody in your life messed with one of your friends. Ashe, that's just believe it. It happens, and it happens in your house, behind your back, while you sleep. You know, why they creeping to go get some water, Ashe, creeping to go to the bathroom, Ashe, sleeping on your couch, Ashe, this shit happens. Shit happens. Ashe, shit happens. Ashe, so what else, Spirit? Spirit said get some charms and we're gonna end it. We're gonna get some charms and we're gonna get some letters and that's gonna be the end of it. Ashe. Um and I said I don't want too many, and here we have a lot. So we have the letter B, we have the letter W, we have the letter H, we have the letter A, we have AA. Somebody could have AAA, Ashe, be in the WWB wrestling. Somebody, I see baby here. Bay, somebody could live by the Bay, Ashe. I'm seeing KK again. Somebody could be in the KKK. Ashe, I'm seeing AWX. I'm seeing Eminem. Somebody could like M&Ms. I'm seeing LUZNS. These could be initials of yours or initials of people you know. Ashe, MP. They feel like you're MP. MPV, like MPV, like yeah. M E M again, A C K again, P L again, elegance. They feel like you're elegance. R, you carry a lot of elegance. C S, crime scene. Somebody was at a crime scene not too long ago. Or somebody's going to be at a crime scene. RUI. Okay. So that is the letters. Somebody's driving by your house. Somebody wants to flag you down. Somebody has a flag in front of their house. Somebody drives with a flag in their car. That KKK keep coming back. So you friends with somebody who's you've been suspicious that could be a KKK member, and your neighbor or somebody is a KKK member. Your doctor, some a lawyer, somebody's a KK member. I say I just seen H again. Somebody's a KKK member, and you didn't caught on to that shit. Okay, 69 again. 69 again. I say, cloud. Somebody's head is in the cloud. The dreamer, right? Somebody don't want this to be the end with this coffin. Somebody feels like you're their magical pill, their miracle pill. Ashe. Remember, somebody feels like you have some kind of pill that can make them better. Ashe. A cat. Somebody feels like you are their protection. Black cat. Ashe. A cross. Somebody feels like you are their savior. Ashe. Flower. Very delicate. Ashe. Somebody feels like you're their milkshake. We got 69 again. Ashe. Or Pops. What is this? This is Dad. This is Dad. Somebody feels like you're a great dad. Somebody feels like time is running out. Moon. We have the moon. You're very connected to the moon, whether you know it or not. We have the stars. Somebody feels like they got kicked in the ass fucking with you, Ashe, with this boot. Somebody could wear boots, Ashe. We got the moon card. Secrets is revealed. Somebody's still hiding secrets. Ashe, somebody feels like you're very mysterious. We got the Kermit frog. Somebody feels like there was a frog that never should have been kissed by you, Ashe. We got the ancestors is kicking their ass and protecting you, Ashe, because you are the gift, Ashe. But somebody feels like you're so mysterious, they want you to come out of the energy of them not knowing what's going on in your life. Ashe, somebody's about to have a baby. This is a baby's foot. Ashe, congratulations to you all. Ashe, I'm sending healing energy so that you will have a prosperous, healthy, nurturing pregnancy or delivery. Ashe, or conception. Ashe, we have somebody could live in the desert. Ashe, somebody could want to take you to the desert, take you camping. Ashe, cactus, but cactus juice heals you. They felt like you were a healer with this cactus energy. Ashe, butterfly, they knew that you were trying to help them evolve into this precious flower. Ashe, that they should have been. Ashe, we got eye again, that shouldn't have been over there, so they keeping an eye on you. Ashe, here is the eye right here. Ashe, a lot of people are watching you. Ashe, sharks want to eat you up. Ashe, the lion, the tiger is preying on you. Ashe, the tiger is watching the prey. Ashe, dog, look at the dog in the window. So people are watching. Look, look, hey, look at the dog in the window. Ruff, ruff. Remember, Spirit said you are in a glass case. The dog in the window. So somebody felt like you was their dog. You was their dog, and now you can't be their dog no more because all they could do is look at you in the motherfucking window. Look at the dog in the window. Ruff, ruff. You know, motherfuckers want the dog that's displayed in the window. That is you. Ashe, evolving. Still leaving them behind. Ashe, somebody is playing lotto tickets. Stop buying that shit. Somebody feels like you are their lotto ticket. Stop buying, wasting your money on lotto tickets. Ashe, anybody that is connected to spirit will tell you that it's just a scam. Ashe, the people that do win, those are the people that are rigged to win, designed to win, programmed to win, premeditated to win. You will win $20 here, $50 here, maybe even $100, $205. But that you're not going no further than that. And then when you win it, you're gonna give that shit right back. Ashe, so stop that shit. Ashe, invest in something else. Ashe, 4-leaf clover. Ashe, another flower. Ashe, so they feel like you are very connected. They are watching you, looking at old pictures of you, Snapchatting. Screenshotting. Yeah. Yeah. But you are the sun. They see nothing but happiness, nothing but peace, nothing but elevation with you. We got 69 3 times, very much in their emotions. Ashe, we got Scorpio. Is this Scorpio? We got Scorpio twice. We got Sagittarius twice. We got Taurus once. What is it? We got Virgo 3 times. We got Capricorn once. We said Taurus. We got Pisces. We got Aries. And we got Capricorn twice. So we got more water sign out here than anything. So motherfuckers is very much deep in their emotions over you, over the loss of you, over the love of you, over the healing of you, over the protection of you, over the nurturing, the guidance, the wisdom, you know, just everything that you provided for them. They are in their emotions over the table that was struck down and set on fire in front of their face. Ashe, because basically they lit the blaze. They lit the blaze and set the table on fire. Ashe is what Spirit just said in this present moment. So I'm sending out loving, healing energy to you all. Just know that the gossip will stop. Once they stop gossiping, you will stop feeling those psychic attacks, because when people are gossiping about you, you can feel that shit and it's a heavy weight on you. So when the gossip just clears away, because Spirit is going to clear that shit away, Ashe, because everything is out in the open. There's nothing else to gossip about you about. Like all the dark, deep secrets that they thought they knew on you and that thought that was going to pull you down and suck you under, it didn't happen. So there's nothing to speak on you about besides your elevation. And the more they speak on your elevation, the more you're going to elevate. So let them speak, Ashe. But the negative energy, there's nothing else to for them to try to air out. Ashe is what Spirit is saying. So sending out loving, healing energy to the divine infinite light beings, to the cross watchers. Relax your mind and let your conscience be free, and walk away from that demonic ass motherfucking negative energy. Ashe, Ashe.